What's going on, gamers? Today we're going over the best traits in Project Zomboid. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell in order to stay updated on all of our future videos. Project Zomboid is pretty crazy. I mean, there are zombies everywhere, and they spawn in an infinite amount. There's just genuinely no safe place when you're playing this game. So, you need to build the best character that you possibly can. And a lot of that comes from the opening sequence of creating the character, traits. Today, we're going to go over the best traits in this game. So, what exactly are traits? Essentially, they're buffs or nerfs if you ask the cool kids. They can be chosen during the character creation screen, and there's a bunch of presets that come with the names of jobs that we would have in our everyday society, but there are also just specific ones that you can select, positive and negative. Of course, each one either adds or deducts points that you start out with in the game. You obviously can't create a character that's too overpowered, and that is where the points come into play. So let's start getting into it. The first one that we're going to take a look at is Dexterous. This one transfers your items into your inventory twice as quickly. This one's just a great time saver and can really save you in a pinch if you're looting but you see a big horde coming your way. Next is Lucky. This is a plus 10% chance of finding rare loot. Most games where there's a kind of luck-based system, you definitely want a booster for different types of items to be better found. Next is Fast Learner. This is a 130% XP boost for all skills except strength and fitness. Essentially, you're just able to train things quicker because you are a fast learner. Next is Wakeful. Wakeful is super helpful because you get to be awake longer, as the name would imply. It's 30% less sleep required. Next, let's talk about Athletic. Simply put, you run faster and longer. The unfortunate part is that it is a negative 10 addition to your points, so you really can only choose this one with a couple of other things if you're lucky. Now let's talk about some of the negative traits. Now I know it doesn't really make sense because we mentioned these are the best traits in the game, so why would we put negative traits on? Well, let's get into it and let me explain. First, let's talk about Weak Stomach. This is a 200% chance of food illness, but the food illnesses also last shorter. So, if you're eating a lot of food anyway and don't eat anything rotten, there's a chance you won't even encounter this issue. Next, let's talk about Smoker. Smoker will make your stress consistently, slowly rise, but smoking the cigarettes will lower the stress level. So it might be kind of worth the points, because there's no really other negative thing to go with that. Slow Reader is the next one we're going to take a look at, and this is a 70% reading speed. This is just a minor inconvenience at best, so it's a great place to get some extra points for more beneficial things down the road. Well, gamers, that's pretty much it. This is a very basic list, and of course there are many more intricate builds out there, but these are just what we think are the best here at Apex. So go ahead and try these out, see if you like them, and let us know. Well, gamers, that'll just about do it for this video. As always, I hope that you have lots of fun.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more great content like this, then subscribe or click these videos. Until next time, gamers.